Hey folks, Ben from Smoking Hot Confessions here. I hope you're well wherever you are and you got that thin blue smoke rolling. I know we definitely have, and I know this man definitely has. It's Josh from Boar BBQ. I just had a bite of his brisket and it is to die for. Mate, how's the weekend treating you?
Really well. The music's great, the event's great, you know, the sun's out. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Can't ask for much more than that, mate, can we?
No, not at all. Not at all.
So are you a local team?
We're half local and half mainland.
Hybrid?
Yeah, very hybrid. So we got two blokes from down here, myself and Jonathan. We got two blokes from up on the mainland, Jeff and Andrew.
So do you basically have two comp kits then? One comp kit here and one comp kit up there?
Yeah, so it was sort of funny. We started out just being local and then we tried to get to a mainland comp and we had no gear. We couldn't get gear and we asked the sponsors, Flaming Coals, what can we do? Can we borrow gear and this? And they pointed us to a couple of the locals and said borrow their gear. And from then on we met these guys and now we've got comp gear up there and comp gear down here.
That's the way to do it, man. You can hit Tasmania and hit the mainland as well.
Yeah, it definitely makes it easy, especially if we can't get out to the mainland or they can't get to here, you know. You get two comps in, extra comps in the year. It's great.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So do you find that there's many differences then between Tasmanian take on barbecue and a mainland take on barbecue? I'm talking like flavour profiles, different types of woods, anything like that?
Yeah, it's sort of funny, like the hardwoods especially, like your main fuel source, you know. Over on the mainland it's ironbark predominantly, where we don't get ironbark down here at all. That's the sort of the big difference.
Interesting. So what do you use as fuel down here?
Just basic sort of hardwood. I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Okay, no worries, just as long as it burns.
Yeah, that's it. As long as we get blue smoke, we're happy.
Well, I did notice the logging ships just over here at the harbour, so you can always just run out the back there today and just chisel off a bit and throw that in.
Yeah, it's, you know, there's wood everywhere here. You know, you drive 5 minutes, you're in the stick, so yeah, it's always available.
So how many years have you been coming to this festival now?
This is my second year. So this was my first sort of comp down here. It was the Hobart Brewing Co. last year where we sort of met a lot of the guys and sort of got to know people, and from then on took off from there.
Right, cool. And so how have you seen this particular comp grow and develop then?
It's been funny. The music, especially this year, has taken off. So there's a lot more live bands and a lot more variety in the bands. And then the amount of people compared to last year has been really good. It's great.
Yeah, the crowd's just sort of building now for today, but yesterday it was packed in here. So I'm looking forward to later on this afternoon.
Yeah, I've got quite a few good bands later tonight too. So I reckon it'll pack out pretty quickly. Yeah,
no doubt, mate, no doubt. Now, I did just try some of your brisket before, as I was just saying. It is beautiful, man. What can you tell me about your brisket?
So it's something we've been working on. One of the local guys, Jeff Cox over there, sort of taught one of our old teammates who's on your team now.
Stu, yeah.
Old Stu. And so we sort of played around with the idea and he took it from there, and then we've changed it and swapped it and taken it from there. But it's sort of been Barbecue Mafia Stakeout being the forefront, and then build your flavour profiles from there.
Mate, those burn ends, the texture on that was just bang on, like literally marshmallow soft, so good.
Yeah, Jeff done an awesome job on it. He's been killing it this whole weekend. He's been a real lifesaver for all of us. It's been great.
Yeah, he's the brisket king for you, is he?
Yeah, he certainly is. Yeah, he's sort of the guy that oversees everything as well. Make sure, you know, okay, we're on top of this, we're doing that. You know, it's great.
Now, I can see that you're cooking on a Flaming Coals offset here. What can you tell me about this particular smoker?
It's brilliant. For me, it was my very first smoker, so a lot of people have Weber's and stuff. This was my first, that was it, straight into it. And after a couple of playing around and whatnot, you get there and I walk away for an hour, I come back, it's still running 250 Fahrenheit perfectly. It's sort of just, it's like any pit, you play around with it, you get used to it, and it becomes your own.
So it's quite stable and reliable performing then?
Oh, it's extremely stable. It's very accurate from the top all the way through to the end, you know, like from, across the board, you know, 250 from one point to the other. It's great.
Mate, that's what you want.
Yeah, well, the best part of it is the baffle plates at the bottom. So you take those out and you move them around. So I remember when I was first cooking, I'd do a chicken and a pulled pork at the same time. So you'd flick out the first baffle plate, you'd have 300 at the front, 250 at the back. Perfect setup.
Oh, spot on, mate. That sounds great.
Yeah, it makes it real easy.
Yeah. Look, thanks for your time. I can see you need to get ready for the next hand in. So I'm going to say thanks for being part of the show.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to be looking forward to seeing you pick up that brisket trophy because that
Hopefully.
brisket is banging.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. See you, mate.
Thank you. See ya.